So that is how you create a 3D model from a 2D plan in SketchUp. Now, what I like to do is I like to create photorealistic renderings from my SketchUp models by bringing them into a 3D rendering software such as Lumion. Now, to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off all my vegetation that I've used from SketchUp. And the reason why I'm doing that is because Lumion has its own vegetation that I want to use. So I'm just going to go over here in Entity and just place those all on a layer that I can have off. And then I will import this model into Lumion where I can create that photorealistic rendering. Okay, so now that all those layers are on this S-tree layer, let's turn them off, and then let's go to Save, and then we will go into Lumion where we will import it. Now let's open up Lumion 10. Now, if you're not familiar with Lumion, Lumion is a standalone software that allows you to import SketchUp models and models from other rendering programs, bring them into Lumion, and add lots of effects to it, lighting, vegetation, allows you to create some fantastic animations, and just quite a bit of stuff you can do that you can't do with just SketchUp alone. So it's a little bit of a pricey program, but definitely easy to use and worth it if you can get it. So let's open up a new file for Lumion. We're going to start a new project, and we will just start with a blank template. We'll just use this plain one. And then we will import our SketchUp model into this template. Okay, so now let's import our SketchUp model. Okay, so we're just going to place this anywhere in this model, and I'm going to use this command here to raise it up just slightly above our grass here. And so the first thing I want to do is add some real sky effect to it. So here I'm going to go to Weather and click on Real Skies, and then let's kind of orient the sun in the angle where we like better. And we'll use that for now. And we can also click here, and there's many different types of skies that we can select for Lumion. And we'll just work with that for now. Now, what I want to do is do the same thing I did in SketchUp. I'm going to add some vegetation around this. So let's go to our Objects, Nature, and we'll go to our Placement feature here. And let's see what we want first. First, let's do some clusters so you kind of see where I'm placing them. And I'm going to kind of get further back from it. Just kind of surround our environment here. Okay, let's get out of that. And let's see what it looks like from the eye level. Okay, that's not too bad. So now let's add some vegetation in here. Now the next thing I want to do is add some effects to all my materials in my model in Lumion. So let's go through that and edit our materials now. Now the next thing I want to do in my model is to add some lighting. So to do that, I'm going to go to my lighting tab here, and I'm going to also change the time of day so that we can get a better feel of what our lights are going to look like in our model. Now the next step is to bring it into our photo settings and add some effects. And once you have your photo rendering set how you want it, the next step is just to click to render the photo. And we'll just do a photo set, and we'll do it rendering print quality. We'll just call it our house rendering, and then just let it go. And once your final rendering is complete, you can still bring it into a photo editing software. And here I'm just using the simple Windows editing software just to make some minor adjustments to the images, just maybe brighten them up or just add a little bit more detail in the shadows. You can probably bring it into Photoshop if you like, or if you just like it exactly how it is, then you are done. So that's the entire lesson. We've gone from 2D to 3D and even created a photorealistic rendering of our home. Thank you so much again for enrolling in this course, and if you got some value out of it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up or leave me a review, and I will see you in the next video lesson. Thanks.